Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've posted. I did mention previously in one of the community posts that I'm gonna sort of take a break from YouTube. A lot of things has been happening in health, family, as well as work that I really need to sort of put my focus on all my time and energy into those areas. So I really just haven't had no time to work on this creative side of my life. And also, I'm not into overconsumption, and whilst I do enjoy luxury items, it's always been kind of an added extra in my life, not the focus of my life. And so I am not going to try to make a YouTube video to keep the channel going, so to speak, if I've got really nothing much to talk about. It's not even a side hustle for me. It's just really something that allows me to do a little bit of creative talking and video editing and things like that. I will try to post every now and then, just to share, I guess, what I think of certain items. Probably going to be more focused on beauty and makeup, because they're kind of smaller purchases and things that are consumable. So there's more, I guess, need to rebuy or repurchase. Whereas, things like handbag and home decor and other luxury, clothes and other luxury items, they last a while. I'm not going to keep on buying the same thing of different design. For me, it's very practical. I build luxury items into my life if they've got a functional purpose. I'm not a collector of these expensive items, and so I find also, another reason why I have not done videos for a long time is because really there wasn't really much for me to talk about. There's only so much unboxings one can do, and because I don't buy for the purpose of unboxing it. Anyway, so putting all that aside, it's been a while, and this is going to be something that I might try to do a bit more of and consistently. It's month by month, sort of going through what beauty and makeup products I have used up or have expired and needing to replace, and really give you a very genuine and honest feedback about whether I would repurchase them at all. Now, as you can see, quite a few of these are very small sample size. I do use the samples that I get for free, and why not? And it's a good way to see whether it's worth purchasing the full size item anyway. So I have posted a short reel on Instagram account, and if you're not following me there, please take a look. I guess I post a little bit more often there. But anyway, let's get started. So first empty I have here. It's so satisfying to actually finish a full-size product, I have to say. So at least it's not giving me any reactions, because if my skin's reacting to it, I would definitely not be using it up. Dior eye and lip makeup remover, quite good actually, and reasonable in terms of pricing. I mean, of course, you can get a lot cheaper in drugstores and other brands, but as far as like major brands go, I think this is reasonably priced, and it's actually quite comfortable. I think they have reformulated since I've purchased this. So this was the original yellow colored one. They now have a blue colored one, which I have since purchased. Still using that up, so it's not going to be in this video. So it's a rebuy. I've already purchased a replacement of this. It cleans quite well, doesn't sting my eyes, and a little goes a long way on a cotton pad. I generally remove my eye makeup and lip makeup with this first, followed by like a full face kind of, you know, makeup remover balm or oil or something like that. So this is a rebuy for me. Now, this one is actually something I got for free from checking into a hotel in Japan where I went recently. So yeah, very generous of them. It was in Tokyo Bay, the Prince Xiaomi Hotel. So they gave me a full pack of like skincare. Most of them are smaller size, but this one, the cream, is like kind of decent size. So I didn't finish it up using it in Japan, so I brought it back home to finish it. So it actually is like a clear gel with gold foil, and I think you can buy this on Amazon. When I checked out, you know, what it is, you know, where you can buy it. It's made in Japan. Am I gonna buy? And it's actually, I don't know if you can read Japanese, but it's a royal herb. It's called royal herb EX cream. So I think it's got a bit of royal jelly, like, you know, the honey, the bee, the royal jelly from the bee products. Well, not the bee, but yeah, the honey products. And it's got like a small amount of very thin gold foil. To be honest, I'm not so sure what the gold foil is for. I think gold in medicinal terms, you know, it does have a bit of anti-inflammatory properties. So I think back in the very old days, before we'd have like very good medicine for inflammatory arthritis, like rheumatoid arthritis, like gold is used to be one of the medicine for it. You know, does it do much when you apply it on the skin? I don't know. It does give it a little bit of a glitter, I guess, when you kind of rub it in and it breaks the foil apart. You know, it's a so-so product. It does moisturize. Does it give you a wow kind of, you know, extra benefits? I don't feel that. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't cause any allergies. It's moisturized, so it's overall good. So I guess, would I go out of the way to rebuy this? Probably not, because, you know, it's nothing really that special, to be honest. But, you know, it's decent. So, and, you know, I'm glad it was free. So yeah, so that would be going to the no rebuy pile. So I better sort of, you know, the left side is the rebuy and the right side is the not rebuy. Now, this next one is a sample I got from Dior when I was purchasing other things. So I think it's one of the most expensive skincare range, the Dior Prestige Nectar Premier. This is the serum. Look, it's good. It's very moisturizing. It smells very nice. It's like, you know, got a very nice rosy scent to it. You can use it on the neck. It's quite moisturizing. It does improve the skin texture a little bit, but, you know, the price is just too much. And to be honest, compare with the Chanel Sublimage range, you know, both very expensive pricing. I actually prefer the Sublimage in terms of how it makes my skin feel. The scent, the whole experience just feel a bit more luxurious than the Dior Prestige. So, you know, very expensive. Am I gonna rebuy full sort of, you know, full size version? No. Would I be happy to receive free samples for it? Absolutely. But yeah, no, it will go into the no rebuy. Out of my, using my own money, no. Now this one is Salt and Stone body wash. Used it up, decent sample size. I got this as a gift with purchase when I bought other things on Mecca Beauty. So Mecca, if you're not in Australia, it's kind of like the Sephora but Aussie version. Yeah, look, the scent, it's not something I enjoy, I have to say. It's like, you know, it's kind of, yeah, like a woody type of scent. I do find that it's not very moisturizing. So after using the body wash, my skin does feel a little bit on the dry side compared with other body washes that I've used. So really, yeah, it's not for me. But I did end up using it up. I mean, you know, body wash is a body wash. You know, I just put on extra moisturizing afterwards. But you know, would I? Just not to be wasteful, really, more than anything else. But would I be repurchasing? No, absolutely not. Now, this next one is MAC Fix Plus Hydrating Spray. I've had this for a long time. So I don't know whether they've they still make it or updated or done anything with it. But the reason why I am not going to rebuy this is because of this spray. It just squirts it out, like when you press it down. It doesn't mist. It's just really like a jet spray. So what I've been needing to do is actually decant it into a smaller spray bottle that I have that actually gives out a finer mist rather than a complete jet. You know, every time I squirt this, I just, my whole body just flinch backwards because it's just like, you know, it's almost like playing water gun fights with my son, and I get sprayed into my face. Yeah, does it do the job of, you know, hydrating? Yes, but really not gonna rebuy it because there's a lot of more other sprays out there that does a better job, and I don't need to decant it myself. So I mean, maybe they have, since, you know, I've got this, purchased this, they've updated the spray, but you know, that's it. There's a lot of options out there. Once you've lost me, you've lost me. I'm not going to go back. So sorry, Mac. Yeah. Now this other one, Summer Fridays Jet Lag Eye Patches, it comes in a pack of 6. Reasonably priced when it comes to eye patches, I have to say, compared with other major brands. Very cutesy packaging. So I've only kept one pair to show you how it looks like. So yeah, very Instagrammable look. Does it work? Yes, it actually does help to brighten my under eyes and sort of smooth out the, you know, textures there. And yeah, I think I've tried some other brands of eye patches. They don't tend to stay on the under eyes when I sort of do other stuff, like, and I talk and other, you know, blink my eyes. They always move, whereas this one seems to stay pretty well. So it's like those hydrogel type of consistency, so a bit thicker sort of texture to the patches, and it's a lovely purplish color. So yeah, it works, it's effective, it stays on, it's good. So I do want to rebuy this. So this was something I purchased full sized, and yeah, I already rebought another pack to use. So this is a rebuy. Now this next one is actually more for my son. He's got terrible eczema and lots of food allergies. So it's an Aussie brand, Australian brand called Moogoo. Now, very cute packaging. You know, when you buy it online, it actually comes with like tissue paper of like moo cows, like doing different things and different clothing items and things like that. So very cute. And this is the natural soothing moisturizer nut-free oil. Very, very good body cream, and nut-free, because a lot of the moisturizing sort of creams and ointments, the more natural brands, they often use sweet almond oil, and I'm always concerned about whether that would just sensitize, you know, my son's skin to having almond allergy, which he doesn't have at the moment, thank goodness, but he's got a lot of other nut allergies. So I definitely don't want him to not be able to have at least almonds, because you can't have any other tree nuts already. So this is why I purchased a nut-free, nut oil-free version. It's very good, and yeah, because it's hard for my son to squeeze out all the products, I often just kind of, use the last bits of the product for myself, and then start a brand new one for him so that he doesn't struggle to apply it on himself. So yeah, that's why it's also in my August beauty and makeup empty. Definitely is a repurchase. His skin has really improved quite a lot with this body cream. And you bet I have tried every single brand that is imaginable, that you can purchase from chemist and on Amazon and things like that, and this is the one that I found the most helpful for him. And the last one, is this Stylpro makeup brush cleanser. So I do have one of those Stylpro sort of makeup brush, those spinning cleaning thing, and this is the product that comes with it. It's like a oil base. It's just completely oil basically, and so I think that's how it removes the makeup products, foundation and whatnot from the brush. Now I have been using it, but I'm thinking of, I've got another bottle because it comes in a pack of 2 when you buy it on Amazon. I'm thinking of not repurchasing after I finish the last bottle I have. Just because, I've been sort of, hearing from other YouTube, makeup artists and, YouTuber makeup artists to say that really those spinning thing is not very good overall for your makeup brushes. So yeah, I have starting to have a few of, Chanel makeup brushes. So I want to take good care of them. Whereas previously I just have sort of more cheaper brands like, Nectar or whatever freebies I've got in terms of makeup brush. So that wasn't as big of an issue, in terms of the spinning action of those makeup brush cleaners, causing the brush to go out of shape or, making the glue come off or whatnot. But now that I've invested in some more expensive makeup brush, after hearing that, it's not very good to spin your brushes dry, I guess, yeah, I'll probably go back to more traditional makeup shampoo and just air drying them. So that's why I'll probably stop repurchasing them. But, if that wasn't a concern, this is actually very handy. It does remove the makeup products very well from the brushes when used with the brush cleaner that spins it sort of dry. But yeah, I mean, the other concern I had was, because you're not meant to sort of rinse it off afterwards, or I'm always a bit worried that there is going to be some of these sort of building up in the fibers of the brush and then applying it to my face. Yeah, I don't know, just starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable about putting sort of these chemicals on my face. So that's a no repeat buy. So this is it. Yeah, from August lineup, got 3 products that I will be recommending, and definitely will be repurchasing myself. And all the others is, yeah, I guess it was thank you for giving me the samples, and but otherwise, yeah, no, won't be rebuying those. that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and head over to my Instagram account if you would like more sort of random post that I do every now and then whenever I get the chance to. You all take care. Thank you. Bye.